Right, here we go. Welcome back to the channel and to another stream. And here we are then, episode 14, I do believe, of Last to A, the challenge where I tried to get to A rank on sport mode. No metas, no qualifying times allowed. But before we jump in, Sarah wants to see me at the cafe again. So we'll jump into the cafe and see what Sarah wants. If you was there on Monday, you got a good idea what Sarah's going to want. So we'll do this first. And here we go. Couple more days closer. Not quite there yet. Couple days to go at this point. But we'll see what we're going to get on this account for our birthday gift. We've got a Japanese super formula on the other account. And on this account, we're going to get a Genesis X Gran Berlinetta. Nice. There we are, 2 birthday gifts. Japanese Super Formula and a Genesis X Gran Berlinetta. And there we go. And now we'll jump in to the main event of today, Last to A. And well, this week on Last to A, really anything can happen. And I think this week it really is going to be a massive case of anything can happen. Let's jump in. And we shall do the draw. So first things first, we'll draw out the daily, which I think we had a look at what we could do. It does say B still, because I'm not... There you go. Right, that one. There you go. Red Bull Ring, Daily Race C. Had a look at this one. Quite a few cars from this list got into the top 500, what I normally gauge it off. And there weren't enough to do it. So... we decided to try and... we tried it, thought of 1 or 2 bits, but with A having no DR and the same car anyway, it's going to be the penalty ring on Red Bull Ring. My goodness me, this is going to be a fun stream. It's going to be masses and masses of fun on this one. Oh, it really is. Hello, Juan and Richie. Welcome to the stream. Back to tuning in. Hoping all is well. Richie, subbing for his new channel. Big thanks, Richie. Appreciate it. And welcome to the channel, on your new channel. Yeah, hope as always, all is well. And it's going to be, again, one of those nights tonight on the penalty ring. Let's see the cars, what we're going to be using. We've got a bit of time for this one, I think, haven't we? Got loads of time. Oh, yeah, 7 minutes. So, the cars, oh, I don't know. We'll have a look. Here are the cars that we got chosen for us. So Bugatti Veyron, Audi TT from last week, WRX 86 Toyota, and the Jaguar F-Type. So I don't know. Again, there's a bit of a mixed bag in there. I think all 5 of them could potentially do very well, but it just depends on what's going to happen with, well, you know what. Which, I'll look at the poll, the poll for this week. We had to do it. Why not? How many penalties are we going to get today on the Red Bull Ring? 7, 11, 15 or 19? A few people have put 19. So, well, I hope not. Let's have a look and see. Hey up, Kev. Welcome into stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. Right, let's get on. Veyron's the first car of the stream today. Veyron. This could be fun. Very interesting in the Veyron. Got on the right screen. There might be some banging of some fireworks outside. Watching the neighbours' fireworks before we came in. Looking good. So yeah, the selection process for this one was pretty straightforward, really. We had, well, obviously the Atenza and the G70, and that was pretty much it. That was it. 2 cars, that was it. Done. Last to A selection this week, piece of cake. Normally, we sat here for about a good 10 minutes going through this down to 500, just taking cars away, but no, pretty simple. 2 cars, that was it, job done. So I think it's still the same, looking at it before we start qualifying or practicing. Oh, the Evo got taken out. No, all the same as it was earlier. Pretty much, yeah. All the same. We'll get practiced up then in the Veyron. Right, no pit stop on this one, just straight through, 12 laps, job done. I've literally done of this race about 1 lap to get the thumbnail, and that's about it. We are completely new to this race today. Right, 4 minutes to get warmed up. Not too bad. Veyron's nice and stable though. Oh, this one here. Oh, not quite. Done. Right, ready to go. Bugatti Veyron. A reminder, the penalty poll is... It's not how many penalties we're trying to get. Just in case you're wondering, it's how many penalties we think we might get over the course of the proceedings. And so far, 11 penalties is the winner, or winning at the minute, but still got 19. 33% that think we're going to get 19 penalties. I hope not. It's going to take a very long time to do these races on 19 penalties. We're going to be sat here for... gone 11 o'clock tonight. We're going to be getting 19 penalties. It'll be a very long night to do that. Veyron up first. Not on the leaderboard at all. Very quick, but it's very heavy, very understeery. We might get 4 or 5 in this race, actually, alone. Right, our first race of the week on Red Bull Ring. I don't think we even need to even guess what people are going to be using on this race. It's going to be full of meta cars, jammed packed. We've got TT Cup 458. Well, yeah, meta cars all the way. Come on, internet. Okay. Right. Same rules as per the usual. 3 lifelines. We get stuck, we can use them. Try the meta, set a quali lap, or go, well, it would be daily race B, Road Atlanta, if we do decide to change the track. What cars we'll use, though, I'm not too sure. I'll have to have a look if we do that. Yep, cheers, Kev. Appreciate the good looks. See how we get on. Right, 12 laps, sprint race in the Group 4s. Right, let's go. Let's go. The Genesis is... I think the Genesis overall is the favoured out of the two between that and the Mazda. But the Genesis is really bouncy, but the Atenza isn't. So people like the Genesis because it's quicker, but the Atenza is not as bouncy. So people prefer that instead. Well, they're both basically the same car, near enough, for performance. Yep, thanks one for good luck as well, appreciate it. They're not quite like the Veyron, which is going to be... See how we get on. All we can do. Right, off we go. One of the worst cars for this race, without question. Nice and stable though, so we can use the power a bit in the Veyron. So we've got 50 laps of... Oh, okay, fair enough. Lean mix one, I think, in this one, no fuel saving. Just Ferrari. Right, that's number one. First penalty. I know that from Monday on when I did a little reconnaissance lap of the track in the Atenza. bit heavy to do that. Put the review on it. Right, next pack, if we can. Stay penalty free, obviously. Car's really heavy though through these last two corners. Or number 2. That might be a 1 actually. Sometimes you can get a 1 on that corner if you go too wide. It's quite annoying though, because obviously on the back of these cars here, Get on the back of them though pretty quick. They're battling away. Power. Feels like a boat. Yeah, it does do. You can't get out of the fact that the V1 is like a small aircraft carrier when you drive it. Just be more careful on that one. Don't get bounced over the curb. Bit late. That might be number 3. Yeah. Same as Monday, when I went over that mark on Monday in the Atenza. And I got a penalty. And I looked at it afterwards and I was like, you're joking. No. You're having me on game. But no, a penalty is a penalty. But some of them are very, very fine. One there's got a pen as well. I think last night I was watching Stampy doing this race. And just everybody in the race had a penalty. It was just mad. I think like the whole top 6 all had penalties. It's like synchronized slowing down. Well, that's 7. We are behind this little group here. Two of which have got time penalties. Yeah, the flag's out as well. Well, this is a potential problem on this race. Where the penalty line actually is. It's quite close though. It's good racing, to be fair. The penalties keep everyone all bunched up. about lap 9. Got the run on 7 into 6. I'll have to take that because I'm going to bounce out again and get another pen. P4's had a nightmare of it, 6.5. Don't know what's going on there. That's a bit of a... Come on, get on with it. You're not going fast enough. Kind of a bit of a thing there. Come on, get on with it. I'm getting absolutely assaulted here by Genesis G70s. Right, I'm quite happy to just work with P4, to be honest, at this point. Unless we get a really clear run on them. And just survive the last 3 in the Veyron. Step bounce over that curb. Right, 3 to go, 2 to go. They paused the game, they must have paused it. Get on the power, get away. Right, it's final lap. Get the P5. That's the focus now. Just get the P5. First P6, second behind us. Should be alright. Not too bad then in the Veyron. We'll get P6. Sorry, P5. And there we are. The second highest meta car for the TT, finishing second. Not bad, the Veyron. I say, a bit cumbersome. A very heavy car. Take your time with it though. Shouldn't be too bad. We've got 3 penalties in that race. Only 3. Again, this is not a challenge of how many penalties we can get on Red Bull Ring before anybody gets any ideas. The poll is very merely how many penalties do we think we're going to get over the races. But there we go. The Veyron has served us well in the first race of this week's last 2A with a 5th place, bit of SR loss, but this is the last 2A account. Anything goes, anything can happen. Right, rent a car. It's going to be the Audi TT. I thought all right last week in the Audi, so see how we get on. Yeah, thanks to GG, appreciate it as always. So I mean, I did like 1 lap, literally 1 lap on the main account, but yeah, doing 36s at the top of the leaderboard. But we're going to be in the Audi. Might not be quite 36 in the Audi. It's the Audi. Yeah, maybe a bit careful first corner. That'll be a penalty. Ah, there's the thing that do we count penalties in practice or penalties? I should have made it clear on the poll. Because if so, that's number 4 overall. That'd be bad. We're not in the race. We're in qualifying. Get into the daily. Right, about 4 minutes. Get ready. not bad. The Audi feels alright. Great balance on the rear. Doing alright. And there's another one. Oh, right, Audi. Oh, just about. Of course, we can't mention Red Bull Ring Austria without 2002 in these streams. If you know, you know. I've mentioned this many times before. The disbelief of James Allen on ITV. What an Adam and Eve is going on as Rubens Barrichello moved over for Michael Schumacher to win the 2002 Austrian GP right on the finish line, to the absolute disbelief of pretty much everybody. The podium afterwards wasn't really, well, it was a bit of a cumbersome affair, the podium, as was the interviews on the ITV post-race show afterwards. Especially with the two Ferrari drivers after that one. Just remember one Pablo Montoya, who finished third, I think, on the podium, just trying not to wet himself laughing on what was going on. Obviously, rival team and whatnot. Finding it rather funny at the time. As I was saying that a note was passed between along the Ferrari pit wall, and Ted Kravitz, who's on Sky Sports now, was on ITV at the time, said, nah, no, they're not going to do it. No, Rubens will win the race. No, they're not going to do it. And then I think Mark Blundell in ITV commentary was saying that, yeah, they're not going to do it. No, Rubens got it in the bag, led all race. Michael's going to come second. Michael's miles ahead in the championship. Don't need to do it. No. And then it began, that final lap. Rubens began to slow, and that was it. A disbelief for James Allen. Thanks for good looks as well, appreciate it. I'm babbling away, babbling on. Now, Citroen might be quite good on it, to be fair. But I don't know. I've only done this in my second race. I've daily raced all week. Remember the final lap of that race, James Allen in the commentary box. Why is Rubens losing time? He's slowing down quite a bit. What's going on here? Nah, no. No, they're not going to swap. No. They've got no reason to, but yeah. And they did, and that was that. Right, come on, Audi, let's go. Don't go too far there because you get a penalty on that one as well. Go too far. Right, I'm going to go this way and this way. Left the space, pretty good. Just got to get myself turned into here though, without them doing that, the undercut. Crikey, racing our tyres round here. Let them go, I've got a penalty though. No. Oh, that's 2. That'll be another one. That's 2. Let them go, because if we try to race them around the corner, we hit that AstroTurf there, that'll be 3. And again on this one. No, that was okay on there, that won't be a penalty. Just a case of where it's going to put us when we serve a 1 second time penalty. As we go purple in the middle sector, but here we go. Right, so lap number 4. We're still very much in it. We haven't gone anywhere. they might get a pen in front for that. Yeah, if your wheels touch the gravel, you're in trouble. And they're still quite close in front. They all get penalties. That'll help us out a bit. Right, it's halfway. Got someone in the pit wall. So 12, 11, 10, got about 8, I think, for this train. was out. That's another one. Surprised about that one. I thought that was it. That was going to be another one, most definitely. Hello GTI, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. On to lap 8 now. Too wide. Was in. Here we go, it's going to get interesting. How are the cats? Yeah, as far as I'm aware, all is good. We also had a full moon, so they were pretty up and down over the full moon. Be a little bit eyes and ears open here. It's a really bit of effort there to try and keep the car going. 3 laps to go. The Audi. That might be a penalty. So that's going to put us away for, well, depends if these two get penalties, you never know. But it is going to put us out of position with a half a second. Bonkers from even without catnip. Like some cats can be, they can be like that. I don't think they do it as much anymore, but the mad half hour we used to call it. It was like half an hour or so, absolute bonkers around the house, and then that was it. Well, they're a bit old now, so I don't think they do it. Well, they still do it, but not as much. Not as much anymore. Oh, you get proper like anxiety doing this race with every corner. Was that all right, or was that one in the track limits? Was that one outside, a bit like there? is it all right? You know, if you come round the corner on the right line, and then it comes up penalty, and you think. And if your race is going that way on, it's a bit. You've already had what 5 or 6 already. You get another one, that could be it. And it really does put you back quite a bit. Missing your gears does as well, to be fair. Happy hour, dusk and dawn. Yeah, happy mad half hour, we used to call it. Everyone's trying to be very careful on the penalties. I'm trying to be careful, again, not to understeer out to get another one. Okay, that was alright. Nice drive. Final lap. Again, it's that bit of final lap, and it's a bit of, well, you got to take gambles, got to take risks. There's positions on the line. 2 have got penalties. The mad dash scramble to the finish line is now what I think we're going to be, what we're getting, what we're experiencing. Anyone that's got a penalty is out, and if you haven't got a penalty, thinking, oh yeah, well, I've got 1 or 2 freebies here. What this guy is thinking as well, he's got a freebie coming up. Oh, he's got a penalty as well. We'll send it there, P8's going out, so last dash to the finish. And that's P9 in the Audi. Not a bad race, really. I think we've passed, we've got at least 7, I think. We've passed 7, I'm pretty sure we have. Right, that's the Audi. Right, the next car, I think, let's have a look. It's the Subaru. Oh, maybe, I was quite surprised. Subaru's a 4-wheel drive, but no one's using it. But we're going to use it now. Subaru, Toyota, and then it's the Jag. The Jag could be fun. Very good fun, the Jag. So we've had, what we've had, so 2 4-wheel drives. The next 2 are FRs. The Audi was an FF car. Interesting selection. Right, 6 minutes to practice the, what is it, Subaru. I'm quite outside the fireworks of, I think they've finished. Go for... oh, I'm doing ghost cars, are we? Not doing ghost cars, but GG, think Sammy Snake it was there for P16 in the world. Maybe one day we can get up there ourselves. Right, this car in theory should be quite good. We'll have a look. Just don't go over that line. You jump into a stream. Yeah, no worries, Kev. Will be very likely still going round penalty ring when you jump back in. Hope the stream goes well. Four and a half minutes to get the Subaru dialed in. Not a bad car. Should do well, but it'd been four-wheel drive. But we'll see how we get on with it. I'll leave the brake balance on the front. Got 2 more minutes to go. Then we'll get into this one. Right, Subaru. See how good the Subaru is going to be. Third race in to this week's last away. Red Bull Ring. The penalty ring living up to its name so far. I do believe we have surpassed 7 penalties by now. I'm pretty sure we have. We are somewhere between 7 and 11, I think, at the minute. We're still 25% who think we're going to hit 19. If we do hit 19 penalties, it's going to be one of those, isn't it? We get 19 penalties. Right, so we are now in a 4-wheel drive car, which, well, the main one was 4-wheel drive, wasn't it? So, should be fairly good. The Veyron, without all the bulk, should be the Subaru. That's something a bit like that anyway. Subaru, WRX. Another 12 laps of Red Bull Ring. But I think the Genesis is the preferred one out of that and the Atenza. Said 7 penalties. And thanks for the good luck as well, appreciate it. As always, why we've got fuel map on this race, no idea. We're just going to fuel save the whole race. There's just no point in it being there, the fuel map. Anyway, we've got 12 laps in the Subaru, ready, steady, go. He said 7 as well. I don't know who said 19. But, again, you never know. Right, this one's had a relatively nice, tidy start. Is optimistic. It is. However, this is daily race C Red Bull Ring, so quite literally anything can happen. Now we get 19 in one race. Now that will be an achievement and a half right there. Right, we're around the first lap. And into the action in this one. it nice and steady. Hello Rusty, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. So about Michael and Rubens, we've got another one in a minute. We're going to go 2016 for this one. Coming down here, final lap of the Austrian GP. 2 silver cars. Bit of a championship duel. This corner here, I think one of them got a bit ambitious. And there was a small amount of contact on this corner between the 2 cars. And that team debrief would have been very, well, interesting as well. Right, not bad. Lap 4, P8. These two are getting away a little bit, trying to catch up with them. So just to check, we've got 54.8 laps of fuel remaining, 92% in the fuel tank. Again, why it's there, I've got no idea. Why fuel management is in the race, but one of those, I guess. Just don't get a penalty. going to 7. I don't think we'll get P6. Not from here. Subaru though is relatively stable on the first corner, quite surprised by it. It's taking it rather well. Not any problems of note with it. Have a great stream. Yeah, there always one if you're falling asleep already. Well, go get some rest. I've had a hard day. And we shall no doubt see you again very, very soon. Absolute hero. We'll be plugging away at this for a bit longer. Right, so lap number 7 out of the 12 available. So top 3 ahead of us 2 here are battling. Nice gap to P8 so far. Oh, round we go, round and round. Got 5 laps, 6 laps to go. dropping back a little bit, but we should still be alright for 7 if we just keep it going. Laps are pretty, yeah, alright for Subaru 39s. Right, 2 laps to go. Pretty quiet, really, at the minute. Don't really know what else to say, really. It's pretty quiet so far, bringing it in. The race has been fairly quiet, really, so far in this one. But we've still got 2 to go. Just the apex a little bit there. Right, final lap. Very uneventful one. Well, the most uneventful one that I think we've had so far today on Red Bull Ring. Might get P6, but see how we get on. Or I might get past them, I don't know. Bit of a dash in front. Well, they've all got finished. We'll finish in P6 then. Yeah, very, very quiet. The quietest, I think, so far. Just bimbling round in the Subaru WRX. And finishing in 6th place. Not a bad car, really. Subaru, good car. Got the job done. Yeah, I think we are somewhere between 7 and 11, quite possibly 11 and 15 time penalties so far. We're going that, I think, considering not done this race at all this week. And there we go. Yeah, thanks GTI for GG, appreciate it. As always, a good run in the Subaru. To finish 6th. Which back in the day would have been 1 whole point in Formula 1 when the top 6 used to score points. Then it changed to the top 8, I think, because they tried to stop Ferrari from dominating all the time. So top 8, and then it changed to top 10 about 15 odd years ago. The poor trivia for today's stream. Right, the next car we're going to be using, the Toyota 86. Oh, it's an FR car. I don't know. Might work. No, I don't know much about this car, to be honest, at all. It's an FR car. Might do. It weighs 1,200 kilos. Might be alright. Have a go. Let's go straight in, I think. 6 minutes to get ready. A little bit on the rear. Might like it on the front, maybe great balance. Move it out quite a bit then. Sit like around these corners though. That's the question. Too bad. Yeah, feels alright. Great balance on the front. little bit slightly though, this Toyota. Two minutes, yeah, we should get round. Just a case of where we're going to be at the end of the next set of 12 laps on Red Bull Ring. We should get the race done in this one. The car doesn't feel too bad, so we'll go with it and see how we get on. Well, we've got no choice, we have to. It's what we got given on the last away draw. Oh, penalty. So this corner, if you're over this bit here, I think on Monday when I did it, I was about, where was it? On Monday, I was a little bit closer than that. So on Monday, my car was roughly there. Go back a bit, I wasn't this far through. I was roughly about... That's on the curb. I was roughly about here. About there. And I got a penalty for that on Monday in the Atenza on TT. I was about there and I got a penalty on this corner. Very, 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 very fine margins for track limits. So we'll see how many more penalties we can avoid getting. A reminder again, the poll is not how many penalties can we rack up in the stream. It's how many penalties we think we're going to get over the course of the races. Just through naturally doing the races, we're not actively searching for penalties. Just to make that clear once again. In the GR86. And we shall go again and see how we get on. So four-wheel drive, now in an FF car. They drive a bit differently. Roughly, what, 5 minutes in the car. So, yeah, kind of get used to it. But that is it. On the stream, the car in the stream, that is it. That is all we get in the car time-wise. No practice beforehand, no time for that beforehand. We come in, the cars get chosen before the stream, we come in, and that's it. We drive the cars for the very first time on the stream live. No practice, no nothing. So here we go, in the Toyota. I'm going to set the brake balance to what I had it on just now, which I think was 2 on the front. And that's it, off we go. Nice and steady around there. Yeah, thanks GTI, I appreciate it. See how we get on. Crikey, bit on that. Nearly off. Bit of an up in front. I'm going to get boxed in here. Come on, Toyota. That's what the Ferrari. Oh. After you, Master. Oh, and I'm round. Oh, I'm round. All bit going on. The first incident of the night. I was a bit after you, Mazda, knowing that they needed to go through first on the inside, marginally in front, and then get out of my way, sort of thing. A bit ruthless, this one, Red Bull Ring. No pit stop, so you have to be on your toes. Well, if everybody in the race gets a penalty, we could be back in it. Like 3 laps time, you never know. Right, there's the tail end of the field. We are 5 seconds. Close on the track map as well. Don't fling it off the road. See what happens. Right, there they are. Lap 5 at 12. Well, it's a case of how many penalties that they're going to get that allows us to catch up. Kind of stuck at the minute, 4 seconds, 4.7. A bit of a chance, see what happens. Well, 1 place back. Lap 7. Just hold it down the first corner. Don't let it go over the top and get a penalty. Oh, but late on the brakes. Not getting that. Oh, I thought I could hold it. Thought I could hold it. No, thought I could hold the drift. Very lightly balancing the wheel in the corner. I thought I was going to get away with that. Thought I was going to be okay with that. It turns out I wasn't. Oh, I've got it all to do again. And I think this is going to be it. It's going to be a very lonely 16th and dead last in this one. Right, 3 laps to go. Oh, just about to see him, but I don't think we're going to be closing in anytime soon. I think this is going to be it for this one. Well, it looks very close on the front of the field on the final lap. Oh, and there we are. Well, one lap to go, but it's pretty much done. I can't see, but we're not going to go any further up the field. Punishes hard Red Bull ring, it sure does. Oh, there we go, just to finish the race off in style. There you go. Last race, I'll do another one. I've got another car to do for the 5. Then I've done all the cars that have been picked, and then I might do one more after that. Do 6. I think 6 will be quite a good number. I mean, this is the first race we've had that's not really gone to plan. From this one finishes 4 races, so that's pretty good. Good return today. Right, that'll do. Well, it's got to be P16 in the Toyota. Oh, that'll be a DR downgrade. It should be. Oh, stone dead last, but there you go. Right, we'll get on to the, I think it's another FR car, which is going to be a whole barrel of fun. And it is, when we get the right screen, the Jaguar F-Type. Blimey, that's an FR car as well. So I think the result's going to be quite similar in the next race. The Jaguar F-Type, this one here. Yeah, thanks to GG's, appreciate it. As always, Jaguar F-Type next. Similar results, I do feel, in the minute. 56% on 11. I think we've surpassed that now. I think we're somewhere, but I think we're still between 11 and 15 on the penalty front. We're somewhere in that area on the penalties. Right, 6 minutes to get the Jaguar sorted out. no, it feels alright to be fair, the Jag. Well, 3 corners, it feels alright. Can we floor it? A little bit. Yeah, I can put a foot down. Hello Preemston, welcome to the stream, back to tuning in, hope all is well. Use the Jag Group 3. And does really good as well. Yeah, this Jag not too bad. It's handling pretty well so far, but not as quick as other GR4s, but it can be good on handling. That'll be a penalty. That's, yeah, but about 15 now that we've had, counting the penalties in qualifying as well. A little bit. Do a 3-point turn. I don't know why I'm moving over and nobody's there. Just force the habit. Force the habit, we get a time penalty. Come off the racing line if no one's there. What if this car's there? Yeah, Jack's not too bad, feels alright, pretty good. Right, so we'll try out the Jaguar F-Type. On the Red Bull Ring. And then we've done all 5. And then I might do one more afterwards. See how we get on. Right, so at the back of the grid. Get ready to go, and in the Jag. $38 for that, that's pretty quick. I think 37s is what the A-lobbies are doing. It's like low 37s in top split. And that's what they're knocking out up there in top split. I'd say non-meta cars on my main account would have no chance. Absolutely no chance at all. Would have to be in one of the, well, the Genesis or the Mazda on the main account. Otherwise, would be absolutely snookered, as the saying goes, on this race, especially. Welcome back, Kev, and thanks for good looks as well. Appreciate it as always. Right, in the Jag. A Jag at the Red Bull Ring. I do believe Red Bull bought the Jaguar team to become Red Bull. And that's how Red Bull got into F1. And then a year later, they decided to buy Minardi and use that to make Toro Rosso, who are now, what are they, credit, debit cards, whatever they're called these days, I can't remember. I think they're called Visa Debit, Electron, Cash App, Credit Card Bulls, whatever they're called now. Oh, last bit of Greg's. I've been to Greg's for ages, actually, just come to think of it. Well, I haven't got time for Greg's at the minute. Right, let's understeering so we'll push him out. Right, 13. Hello Adam, welcome into the stream, back to tuning in, hope all is well. But you said evening Yill, you're in the wrong stream. Don't spin. Or jag. You know what we can do. So yeah, Jaguar Formula One, it kind of, well, yeah, it was, I think, more the name than the brand. The name that Ford were using, essentially Ford factory team. With the name Jaguar. Just don't get a penalty. AlphaTauri, they're not in F1 anymore. I think the billboard's a bit out of date around Red Bull Ring. Oh, it's going to pull me out. Oh. Oh, game. I must have just gone off the... Well, the whole car must have gone off the track, and I wasn't aware of it. Well, say what you want on that one, really. I mean, I did make a mistake. Was it worth a 1 second, half a second time penalty? Well, rules are rules, but there you go. This corner here is very easy to get a penalty on. You've got to be really careful on that one. First corner, obviously, penalty magnet first corner. At least the Jag doesn't want to drift on that corner. That's a very good thing about it. So where these two penalty takers are going to go. That's not on mount. Well, it could have been, but Lap 6. Not really got rid of the back end of the pack yet, have we? Although, a bit of a run here maybe. Let's get on the apex. Oh no, that's penalty. We're getting close to 19. I think we're going to do it. I reckon we are going to actually do it. We're going to get 19. A very kind of out there poll before the stream. So, well, no, sure, no, we're not going to get as many as that, but I think we actually are. I think we are going to finish the stream north of 19 penalties. I think we are. There we go, again. Oh, but there are penalties as well. I mean, just the thing that guys around you get penalties as well. Two corners later, we're back in it pretty much on the back of these two. A lot of overspeed there from us. bit technical in front. I've got 2 times 0.5. There's another one. Got away with it, skin of our teeth on that one. Right, 2 laps to go. Well, P12 or P13. Oh, the Jag. I think I'll have one more race thing in the Veyron, and I think that will do us for today. But there you go, time penalty, and still going for it. It is what it is on Red Bull Ring. Right, so I'll have one more. I think it's the Veyron. I'll have one more run. We'll go in the, yeah, the Veyron's the next car anyway. The Bugatti Veyron. £6. Yeah, thanks to GG's. Appreciate it as always. And if you are enjoying today's stream, do feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. If you're new, it'd be much appreciated. We do this every week. Last A non-metas picked at random, daily race chosen at random, and see how we get on. But today, well, not too bad today, but we are at the back of the grid and we're not setting any times in these races. Right, it's 4.5 minutes to go. Yeah, the Veyron before was pretty nice to drive, so see how we get on in this one. That'll be a penalty. Should be. Right, 2.5 minutes to go. Get us into the 9:30 race. Take us quite nicely through to the end. Oh, very bouncy there. Crikey. Right, so here we are then, last race. Finish line's by here somewhere. Getting the grid box. I think the finish line is around here somewhere. I'm just going to back up just in case. Go in this one. I'll do. Right, in position, last race. Let's see how we get on in the Veyron. Veyron before, I think we finished 5th in the Veyron. It's a pretty good car. It comes in. It's still connecting to the internet. And here we go. A day closer. The all elusive incoming Spec 3. So yeah, saying on the post when it was announced that more details to follow, but I think I was saying before that the details will be literally the day before. I'm pretty sure that it'll just be the day before. The blog post the day before officially announcing the final content for the update, and that'll be it. That will be your more details to follow in the with regards to Spec 3. Yeah, thanks to Good Looks. Appreciate it, as always. We're back in the Veyron. The majority, 11... I think we're nearly on 19. I really think we are. I think we've actually hit 19 penalties. If you count all the ones in qualifying, I think we are close to, if not on, 19 penalties. Veyron, we've got the power, the tank on wheels, the Bugatti Veyron, we've got the power. Right, 3, 2, 1, go. Right, it's 2 laps in, not too bad of a start. No, if I braked it. Okay. You got cars that start sizing you up literally like half a mile before the corner. So you know it's coming, you know it's going to happen, and then obviously you're offline for the corner because you're preempting that they're going to absolutely lunge it in, which 9 times out of 10 they do, and then it's a bit like, oh well, you do run off the track a little bit. It does happen. Well, P9, they get a penalty though. There is that. So this will be T1. Maybe not. I'm in the middle. A master sandwich. Getting mushed a bit as well. I'm going to back at it this time. Oh, and through goes Montoya. And that's a penalty. Not a penalty. Well, the trouble is, I wanted to steer a bit more to the right there, but I couldn't because there would have been contact inevitable. The bay ones have got a bit of speed down here. Well, we'll see how we get on. Let's go back online for the corner. Wow, the meta cars are so OP on this track. I'll be a look here into the next corner. I'm basically like a blockade at the minute for all the meta cars in the race. I'm holding them all up. Oh, blimey. Well, nothing to do with me. Dunno. Yeah, I'm not sure GTI on that one, what was anything happening behind us or well, I think we're going to be absolutely battered in a minute if we're not careful. We're going to get walloped, I think, in 1 or 2 corners time. If I go to the line there for this right-hander, a Tenza behind's going to absolutely bump us completely off. Just the looks there from so far back, and it's like the only way you're going to make that corner is by using the side of my car to get you around it. That is, you are, some of these moves are so far back. It's almost like no fear. Don't really care what's going to happen. Very, what was it, I'm going to go for the overtake, and it's up to you if we're going to crash or not. I've still got a handful of laps to go. I'm not even going to bother with that. As soon as I do, the door's going to get whacked shut in my face. Oh, need to leave the room. Forgot about that. Oh, this car. Oh, nearly took out the Honda in front. Oops. Yeah, not really. No, there's a gap there, but not really. Right, I'm going to try and get TCR clear of these two here. I think these two in front of TCR are just hell-bent on killing each other, to be quite honest. So, try and work with them, I think. We can just kind of get clear ourselves. So yeah, those are, I think, our two options. We either try and get on with it, whatever we can do, or we fall back again. It's get TCR in front of them. Right, 2 laps after this one. Although penalty on that one. Interesting. I was a bit off track. fast coming in, I reckon. Not too bad. Use first gear in the Veyron. Get out of their way. The penalty to finish the race in absolute style. Should be a penalty. We did go over the track limit. Blimey, what a race. Crikey. Well, there we are. That's P13. Having to work for that P13. Bits going on in that one. Bit of an even split, really. So 3 good ones. So three pluses and 3 minuses today on the DR. So not too bad, really. I mean, it's quite good, to be fair. I mean, the battle was pretty decent. So, just a case of a little bit door bangy BTCC at times, but wasn't too bad, really, in the end. Have a good night. Yep, you too, GTI. Big thanks for tuning in. As always, no doubt see you again very soon. And cheers, Kev, for the GGs as well. Appreciate it. As always, I think that'll do us for today. I think we're coming in to... Oh, almost 10 o'clock. Blimey. I think that'll do us for today. Bit of last to 8. Oh yeah, we'll do the price spin. And I think... There we go. We've got a 1-star roulette ticket to do. Hello, Richie. Welcome into the stream. Back to tuning in. Thanks for the good luck as well. Appreciate it as always. We're just finishing off today. Credits. Woohoo. How many? 2,000 credits. It'll do. Oh, and there we go. Last A episode 14 done and done. I think 50-50 split at the end. 3 good races, 3 not so good ones. So I don't think, to be honest, the DR's really moving on this account, to be fair. We're a bit stuck with the DR, I think, but we'll have to see how the rest of it's going to progress. Yeah, leave it with us, I think. But yeah, the DR's a bit stuck at the minute on this account. But there you go. It is one of those. And that is it from us for today. Big thanks, as always, for tuning in as we come to the end of the stream. And in the end, 43%, the winning majority, said we'd get 11 penalties. And I think we did actually get more than 19. I think it was like 20-something, I think, in the end. Crazy, crazy racing. We'll close the poll as the stream is about to end. Big thanks for taking part in the poll. I think the poll was a no-brainer, to be honest. I really think it was with the penalties and the nature of the race. The penalty poll was a no-brainer, really. So there we go. That is it. We're done for today. Big thanks, as always, for tuning in. As always, much appreciated. Big thanks to our new subscribers that have joined us today on the journey towards 2K. Massively appreciated. And if you are new to the channel, do feel free to like and subscribe as well. Would be very much appreciated. And you can see more fun stuff like this. There we go. Be back maybe Friday. We'll see how things go. Bit of a video at the minute working in the background. Quite a big video that's coming up in the background. So quite a few bits to do for that. But if we are around on Friday, we will get, hopefully, another stream done this week. So until then, do like, do subscribe. And as always, do take care. And before we do disappear, we're going to go to redirect. That one. Right. Go on then. We'll have a... has that been put in? Yeah. Right, we'll go and have a look at Stampy. Do like and sub to Stampy if you're new to his channel. Absolute hero, absolute legend, and I'm sure that Stampy would very much appreciate it as well. But that is it from us. Do like, do subscribe, do take care, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.